Women's Professional Fighters League World Tournament action, a women's flyweight co-main event. Here's the tail of the tape brought to you by Valor Energy. Liz Carmouche, 41 years of age, and makes her 11 years older than her opponent tonight. Carmouche is the taller fighter. She's got a slightly longer reach as well. Carmouche in the red, Ilara Jawani is in the black. Dan Hardy referenced the bucket list that Liz Carmouche was telling us about in the fighter meeting. She said she wants to get finishes before her career is over with certain things, including a submission Randy-Couture that she's made up. Punching her way into what we thought would be a takedown. Good scramble here by Jawani.
Strong double underhooks for Jawani. Just going to buy her a moment to try and clear her head. But Liz Carmouche is cracking her with knuckles on the forehead.
Carmouche a heavy favorite in this fight. Jawani, though, showing her strength, pressing Carmouche to the smart cage barrier.
A very fast start this is. Both these ladies very physical in this opening moment.
Look at this, Jawani to the cage, ready, leaves. Carmouche smelling blood here. Referee telling her to advance, and she does. Jawani hanging tough.
On a Kimura trap here, Jawani. Liz Carmouche got to shake that arm free.
Instead, she tucks that hand into her thigh, and now right away. Leaves it off. Body punishment. And Carmouche told us one of those bucket list finishes that she wanted.
Jawani had no answer for that, nowhere to go.
And you saw her trying as well. You saw her trying to recover, trying to get back into the fight. This is the first exchange where they clashed. Of course, Liz Carmouche charges her to the fence, knocks her down. She gives her a double underhook position there, but now you can see her digging into this shot here. You can see her working specifically for the liver. Big digs to the body here, and every time there's an opportunity to break and strike and land a knee or a hook, it was relentless. Jawani doing everything that she could to try and cover that target, but once she was on the floor, you can see the elbows coming down, and you can see the pain on Ilara Jawani's face. A great call by the referee to get in there.
Tail of the tape brought to you by Arkham Advanced Stats. Liz Carmouche, 41 years of age. Ilara Jawani is 26. Both women 5'6". Both women right at that flyweight limit. 7-inch reach advantage for Liz Carmouche in this fight. Same outcome tonight against Liz Carmouche.
So Liz Carmouche straight into range. Straight into range, wants to take those kicks away from Ilara Jawani, but expect to take down attempts. And here's Liz Carmouche, top position, 15 seconds into the first round.
Use that kick over.
Nice little whip over. Yeah, pretty nice. Now lets her up. Nice little whip over from the wizard position by Liz.
So that's a surefire sign that Liz Carmouche wants a big knockout. She just let her back up to the feet.
Low kick. Liz was a little off balance.
Got to be cautious with Ilara Jawani. She opens up with really unusual kicks. She's got a high volume kicking style, and that can really catch you off guard because she throws a lot of different variety in that style.
Catches the kick. Carmouche tried the front kick to the face, and look at this, Ilara Jawani.
Watch the headlock. Nope. Down to the body now.
I thought Ilara was going to try to wrap up and Ezekiel choke standing.
I thought Liz was going to throw a headlock. It looked like she was setting up the headlock.
There's a quick takedown from the body lock.
And a reversal by Carmouche.
Powers right over into the half guard of Ilara Jawani.
Trying to elevate for that ankle. You can see she's trying to create space, trying to push Liz Carmouche away, trying to hit her with some hammer fists so Liz Carmouche makes some space. And Ilara Jawani is going to try and kick over and isolate that left leg of Liz Carmouche.
Ilara using that left shin to frame out. Carmouche trying to smother it with her hips and weight.
Trying to create space now for a Kimura. Liz Carmouche is going to try and keep Ilara Jawani flat on her back. You don't want to be dealing with this tricky ground game. Now she looks like she's setting up a potential guard pass, try and get around the legs of Loredana. Looking for the Kimura, but Liz Carmouche is doing a great job of keeping her arm pinned into her side. Look at this setup.
Big slam from Liz Carmouche and an elbow for emphasis. Halfway through round number 1, former Bellator champion on top of the undefeated rising star, Loredana.
Liz has got to try and keep her hands off the mat. We know Loredana can kick her hips out very quickly and isolate an arm. Look at the lump. Oh my goodness, look at the lump on Loredana.
Oh boy, she's growing a twin there.
Wow.
You see when that bats at Hordeski up in Toronto.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not common. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Looks like she's borrowed that off the ribs of Jake Hadley. Nice circling there. So according to the truck, as the slam landed, Liz came down with a big elbow. I'm sure we'll see that if we get to the end of this first round.
Look at the gameness here of Loredana, bullying her way back to her feet, using that underhook to get chest to chest with Liz Carmouche. Carmouche has already shown that if Dana initiates his takedown, she will use the momentum to whip over into a top position, see if that changes the Brazilian's game plan moving forward.
Clinch work here from Loredana. I'd like to see her use that trip again. Like, Liz is so physically strong, but if you can off-balance her, you might be able to create a scramble. And of course, the last time we saw it, Liz was able to roll through and get to top position. But they're the scrambles that Loredana needs to create.
Blood coming from the lows of Liz Carmouche. Not sure what that one was from.
Nice knee.
Nice.
Again, Liz Carmouche.
That lump's got an alien inside it or something that's waiting to burst out. That's crazy how quickly that came up.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I wonder what that does to the psychology of an undefeated fighter as well. No, end of the first round, she's going to go back to the corner. They're going to be trying to get that swelling down on her forehead. It's been a rough first round. Or does she take confidence that she's been problematic for Liz Carmouche?
Beautiful headlock by Loredana.
Not enough time to work from the top. She tries an elbow or two of her own. Good work from the cut man to iron out some of the sharp swelling on the forehead of Loredana. Of course, that just means it's going to spread to a wider area.
Right, this goes wider and flatter. I wonder if Liz was expecting to be in such a fight. I mean, like yesterday she was talking very confidently. She knows how this game is constructed of Loredana and how she fits into it really well. But the gameness and tenacity of Loredana has made that first round problematic for Liz.
Retreating right hand from Liz Carmouche. And circles back to the center of the smart cage.
Liz looks like she's trying to drift away right hook.
Loredana in the dark trunks, undefeated, taking on Liz Carmouche, one of the pioneers of women's mixed martial arts. More than triple the experience.
Defense there by Liz Carmouche, didn't get pulled to the ground as well as Loredana tried the takedown. She tried to pull the fight to the floor when it failed.
Doing a good job of staying offensive here in round number 2, making Liz Carmouche be reactive. Great check pick there from Liz Carmouche. Again, she's had success success with that right hand.
Yeah, I think that's what she's looking for. She keeps throwing the left hand out and then drifting back with the right hand.
Donna just reached down to try to block the kick.
Yeah, Liz will set her up for that. Especially if she's reaching for that inside low kick, southpaw to orthodox.
Carmouche did tell us that she was going to get the out-cold knockout that she's hoping for. Most likely that high kick would be the progenitor of that result.
Head position. I think a knee's going to come in a second. Looking to aim for the head. That lump on the forehead.
Good work by Donna to get herself out of trouble.
Good reversal.
Falta 2 minutos. Tudo para derrubar a força. Bora, guerreiro, bora, guerreiro. Defende, mão no quadril, mão no quadril. Mão no quadril.
Yeah, it looks like Liz Carmouche might be able to get this fight to finish.
Not before a few old school foot stomps. Got you Ramadana, last year's lightweight champion of the season. Eager for this World Tournament format. Jumped right back into the mix. He was favored tonight against Kevin Lee, making his PFL debut.
Nice takedown for Liz. Very clever. Stayed body to body and drove over the balance shift of her opponent to find herself in this position. Now she's going to start working on that alien-like lump on the head of Loredana. That would open up as well if she landed a couple of good elbows on it. Arm triangle here. If Loredana makes the mistake of bringing her left arm on the wrong side of Liz Carmouche's head, you can see that shoulder pressure.
Vai tentando, vai pra grade, tenta ganhar essa esgrima na mão esquerda. Tem esgrima na esquerda, vai sair na mão.
Short elbow from Carmouche.
And she steps over. Now she's in a crucifix position.
Carmouche standing now. Measuring a kick to the legs. That's quickness on the stand-up from the Loredana.
The breath in the nose of Carmouche.
10 more seconds of round 2. Donna charges in. Carmouche gives her a 3-piece for her effort. Overhand right, the left hook this time. Elbow.
Where Liz really opens up her striking game.
Liz Carmouche in the red, Loredana in the black. Winner advances to face Jenna Bishop in a women's flyweight championship.
Lead hook kick. See those very often.
Mixing it up now. Donna with a kick to the body, other side. And then straight down the middle, make it 3.
Check right hook again. Liz has got to keep her chin down though as she's drifting around.
Right hand ran and so did the left. And now Carmouche coming in, happy to brawl.
Respira e vamos de novo. Bora, tem que pegar ela, a gente só ganha pegando, vamos. A gente só ganha nocauteando e finalizando, vamos.
Good off. Cannot question the gameness of the Loredana.
When you think about everything she's been through, not a whole lot in the smart cage is going to be overwhelming.
Bora, vai, força. Vai com vontade, bora.
Growth on the forehead seems to have stopped expanding for now.
And again with the check hook.
Sai dela, trabalha a mão.
The aggression of Loredana is throwing Liz Carmouche out of shape. Her head's coming up and her feet are coming square.
Yeah.
She is looking for that check hook, but she's relying on it a little too much. I'd like to see a bit more composure in her striking stance when she's under pressure, because you can't count Loredana out. The longer this fight goes, the more she's going to try and throw 100% into those shots, because she can feel this slipping away from her.
I think that lead leg of Loredana is a bit compromised. She keeps switching stances now.
Good distance management by Carmouche. Oh, right hand stuck through for Donna. Don't know if she recognized it.
When you look at Carmouche, she might do the same thing here and grapple this fight to the floor. Take away some of the unpredictability of the striking range. You might see Liz try and reach the leg. Tight on that body lock again. She's going to pull her elbows into her side, see if she can ground this fighter.
A tight body lock is Liz. And she pull her off the cage and sweep. There's an attempted sweep. And she tries to whip her over.
You know, sometimes you have to accept that the bucket list prediction is not going to happen, and you just got to make sure you get into that final. And I think that's what we're seeing here from Liz Carmouche. I think she might grapple this fight to the floor for this last sort of minute or so and make sure that she finds herself in that final.
90 seconds left in this co-main event in the women's flyweight division.
It's always tough when you go out looking for a knockout. It's like that your opponent's head shrinks.
Yes.
You can't hit it.
Are there other ways to win a fight, Randy? I wasn't. Can you do that?
Nice check hook.
This time with the left hand for Liz Carmouche.
Elbow up in the nose of Liz.
It's body to body with Donna again.
This is where Liz Carmouche can use that last bit of horsepower that she's been saving. 45 seconds to go. Loredana, though, she's been so stubborn all the way through this fight.
Donna's unlikely to hear the judges declare her a winner, but great learning experience in a fight like this against someone who's been at the game, competing for almost as long as she's been alive.
And the thing that people are going to say about Loredana,
who's now swinging away, trying to get the knockout. Easier said than done against Loredana.
people are going to say, hey, she went the distance with Liz Carmouche before she had 10 fights in her pro career. What a performance. I think she's earned Liz Carmouche's respect there as well.
Co-main event in the books. Might as well take a look at the replay. Big slam from Liz Carmouche in the elbow. Most significant damage of the fight done right there. Loredana, that was in the third round, able to land a stiff right hand. And with time ticking down, Carmouche hunting that knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we turn to the judges' scorecards, where all 3 judges scored the fight 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Moving on to the finals of the PFL World Tournament. Gorilla Liz Carmouche!
Liz Carmouche takes the O. Brought to you by Arturo Tires, Jenna Bishop 39, Liz Carmouche 41 and still going strong. Carmouche is the taller fighter at 5'6", but both women have a 66-inch measurement on the reach. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy, cage side. Southpaw stands for Liz Carmouche and Jenna Bishop.
Seen much improved striking from Jenna Bishop throughout this World Tournament.
Inside low straight away for Liz, and now she switched stance.
Dan, it's really hard to convey to people who haven't spent any time around Liz Carmouche the sort of mild trash talk you heard in those punk pieces about how she made Jenna Bishop cry. That is as venomous and vitriolic as Liz Carmouche can ever get.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's not even really trash talk. Although someone might be offended by what she's saying, she's actually just stating facts that she believes. Now, of course, only those two and the people in the gym know the actual story, but Liz takes a lot of confidence from the fact that she's already got that psychological hold, at least she thinks she has, over Jenna Bishop, although it was a couple of years ago, and Jenna's improved a lot since then. She looks very composed here, very comfortable.
Little flurry from Bishop, blocked by Carmouche. This is an aggressive start in the striking, at least for Jenna Bishop.
Just trying to get a read on any kind of improvements Jenna Bishop's made since the last time they squared off. Good pressure by Jenna though. I love the fact that she's got a real confident lift in her striking now, and she's in on a takedown. We can see an underhook from Liz Carmouche in the commentary booth, though, is going to make it difficult for Jenna to progress this takedown unless she's able to get around that arm.
Jenna ran into a nice little right hand from Carmouche. She entered for this takedown.
Jenna, don't put your fingers in the cage. Thank you.
Body lock now by Jenna.
Good knees to the midsection by Jenna. She looks for the outside reach, but Liz's leg was too close to the fence.
Shoulder punches. Little old school dirty boxing.
This really is probably the bigger challenge than anything for Jenna, is getting the fight to the floor where she is her strongest. I mean, Liz is very physically strong, got great wrestling. And if it hits the floor, Liz is going to be confident she can hang there as well.
Right now, Jenna Bishop in control though. Muscling Liz Carmouche into the smart cage. Double underhooks. Throwing these knees to the body.
Heavy with the head, that's nice.
Nothing overly significant landing, but just the control of this fight in a position that Liz Carmouche is usually dominant against every opponent.
Liz tried to re-pummel, but Jenna did not let her inside. Did a great job of maintaining and controlling the inside position.
Liz doesn't look to have any kind of urgency to progress her position. I wonder if she's...
Hey, we need to advance the fight. Let's go.
First round, so let Jenna get her first effort out. These are solid knees to the midsection by Jenna.
Now back to the center of the cage. Just under a minute left in round one, a possible 5. Women's Flyweight Championship bout for our 2025 PFL World Tournament.
Jenna does well moving forward with her punches. It's something we saw in her last fight as well. She's very good at stepping into range with punches and following through, which sometimes can be a problem for Liz because she tends to back up quite square with her head up.
Big winning combination here from Liz Carmouche. Now grabs the clinch in the final few seconds of round one.
Almost looked like Liz said, I've had enough of this, and just fight.
Kennedy Smith is in the Carmouche corner with Chuck Martinez.
Chuck, what does Liz need to do in this next round?
Oh, that was perfect. That was a perfect first round that we wanted. We wanted a lot of movement. We wanted to get Jenna reactive. Right? She's going to pick up the volume of strikes this round. We let her spend some time against the cage. There was no real threat of a takedown there. Liz is just going to increase the volume. Champions fight 5 rounds.
Thanks so much, Chuck.
Champions fight 5 rounds. Liz Carmouche has been in this territory before. Jenna Bishop, not yet in her pro mixed martial arts career.
See some damage on the nose of Jenna Bishop. Solid low kick.
Take this space. Take this space. Take this space. Hey, keep them straight. Keep them straight when they're coming forward. Run through.
Liz now starting to circle. Play with that lead hand. Looks like she can pop across if she gets herself a bit closer into range.
Inside leg kick attack there. Liz Carmouche. Bishop obviously passed.
Yeah, Liz Carmouche blocked that with her shin as well. Never pleasant for the person throwing the kick. Oh, what a kick.
Bishop tries to step across to gather that single leg. Carmouche now on the neck.
Tries to arm drag. Good work by Liz to defend that takedown.
Nice knee.
Again.
Nice knee from Liz. Headlock position too.
Carmouche able to trip Jenna Bishop down into her back. Bishop with the butterfly guard right now.
Something that Liz said to us in the fighter interviews that stuck in my mind is that she identified Jenna's ground game as very much a gi style, very much a competition jiu-jitsu style. Oh, another attempt here. Another word by Jenna Bishop, that was.
We got the angle. Carmouche is going to try and slam out of it. That's not going through. Good transition here from Jenna Bishop. Carmouche uses her left leg to try to entangle the head and neck of Jenna Bishop.
This is bad news for Liz Carmouche. She's got to
get her head. She's got to get her head through those legs. Jenna's not going to let that happen now, though. Bishop gets her legs on it. This could be big trouble for Carmouche.
Can Carmouche go down? She does here. Triangle. Good transition. How slack from Jenna Bishop.
Beautiful transition. Oh, that's tight. She's in the wrong angle right now. She's got to shift her hips over towards the free arm.
But these ankles like a ball pin here over the top of Liz Carmouche's head.
Liz has got to get some pressure on her. She's out.
Beautiful grappling sequence there from Jenna Bishop. And the counter grappling from Liz Carmouche.
Oh, and Liz is now looking for a triangle. She tried to step over there for her own. Now she's on it. Potentially. Man, if I was Liz, I'd be getting out of here. This is where she wins the pass.
Beautiful elbows from Liz Carmouche.
Jenna's come very well prepared for this fight. Got to give her corner team credit. They've readied her for what she was to face.
Something's up with Liz. She's menacing about something there.
It's a groin shot. We don't see it very often in women's MMA, but it does happen. I bet that gave Liz a little scare. That might change some tactics. If they move into the 3rd round, Liz might decide she doesn't want to grapple at all anymore because she did initiate that takedown. Oh, clapped onto the body. Oh, wow. On the knees in.
Shoulder punch again. I love that tactic. Use that a lot.
To play this game with Jenna Bishop, though. He needs to be really on point with his subs if he's going to catch Jenna.
Now it's Carmouche with the butterfly guard. Bishop trying to posture.
Stop!
3 set to start here at Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. Women's flyweight final in our 2025 PFL World Tournament. Winner takes home a gold belt and a $500,000 check. Makes a case for herself to be a contender for Ditcheva. Maybe a matchup with one of the other stars, Ditcheva, coming out of Europe.
Jenna did look tired at the end of that second round. She stayed on the floor for a while and crouched over. You got to wonder whether there was a bit of an adrenaline dump, some excitement when she was in that armbar and triangle position. She knows she can finish fights there. She must have been excited, and that could do weird things to your conditioning.
PFL's proprietary AI score has rounds 1 and 2 split between Liz Carmouche and Jenna Bishop. Round 1 to Carmouche, 2 to Bishop.
I'd like to see Liz go to that inside lead knee again. She's had success with that in those first 2 rounds. Jenna doesn't seem to have much of a solution for it, and it really upsets everything that Jenna's trying to set up.
Take that space. Yeah. Tight. Yeah. Yup. Too long. There we go. Good. Every time there's a re-engagement, you're ahead. Every time there's a reset, you're ahead.
Bit of a slow start this for Liz. Just not quite getting into range with these punches at the moment. There's the inside low kick, works well. She could follow that up with a punching combination while Jenna Bishop's squared up.
Bishop trying to land that left hand. Carmouche just spacing herself right outside the true range.
Feint there by Jenna. Trying to disguise the hand combination. Just out of range though still. I think Liz needs to pick the pace up a little more. She could start asserting some dominance on this round, in my opinion.
Stop!
Women's Flyweight Tournament Championship.
Shot to the body, left, right to the chin.
Came from an odd angle, almost shot from the hip.
Big hook.
Wow.
Nice. And a good follow-up as well. Stop! Great stoppage by the referee. Solid work by Liz Carmouche.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Blake Christ stops the fight 2 minutes and 56 seconds into round 3 for your winner by TKO and the 2025 Women's Flyweight PFL World Tournament Champion, Gorilla Liz Carmouche.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.